Yeah, so we just had him on recording, and basically, this guy wanted to act like he was calling the police, which I don't even believe. You can't call the police for someone blocking you where they live at. It doesn't make any sense. But we let them do what they're gonna do because they're clowns. But I'll be back there tonight, and they'll be waking them up again, and they'll be scared out their boots, and woe is me, and they gotta just get a reaction out of you. They'll never get a reaction out of me, ever. They'll never get a reaction out of me, never, never. And that's why I honked the horn at them as I was leaving, because these guys are a joke, man. These guys are nothing but a joke. You know what I mean? Nothing but a joke. You know? Someone calling the police about blocking. You know what I mean? About blocking the road. Now, you can't block a road that's private, one. Number two, you can't block a road that he doesn't own. This nigga doesn't own it. He didn't even live there. So, you know what I mean? That's all that is. You know, you gotta make a fool out of them. And what I'll do is, I'll just make a harassment charge, and then we'll get a little bit of money. That's all we're doing, bro. All we're waiting for is for one of them to snap so that we can get a harassment charge. I have them on recording the whole time. Today, they've been making noises back and forth. You know, it never dawned on me that this was in Howard County when they pulled me over, but I didn't even know that. This is Anne Arundel County, I believe. Anyway, but this nigga didn't even call the police that one time. Anyway, you know, but like I said, I'm just sick. They don't want me to be there, so they have to do that. Police, but what they don't understand is, I'll sit outside every night. Understand? I'll sit outside every night and make sure they don't get any sleep. Won't even go in the house. Understand? Now, you saw in the video how everyone had to come downstairs for somebody to move their car. Now, mind you, right, when I made this video before, that's why I record everything I do. Before, they wanted to start an argument about where my car was parked. Now, Donald and Elijah both had their cars parked where mine was, but because it's me, it's an issue. It's always an issue. It's always going to be an issue. Because my car's parked there, it's always going to be an issue. Get some money out, man. I didn't tell him to turn his lights on. I don't give a fuck about your lights in that shitty ass Mustang. Right? So he was basically parking there, right? And so what I took that as, right? I took that as basically as he was trying to block my car, because I parked my car up on top of the hill just so it would be out the way, so they couldn't say anything to me about the car, because since that's what they want to say beforehand, you know, because they want to talk about that before, that's why now I parked my car out the way. That was a bitch ass horn. So yeah, so when I parked my car out the way, I'm telling him to move their car. I'm telling him to move the car. And he's talking about, all I had to do was tell him I was going somewhere. Look, this guy's a loser, bro. He's 22-year-old. He has sex with his grandmother. There's a whole bunch of incest going in my family. And I outed them. I told them, I said, I know you guys were fucking each other in this dirty ass house. A bunch of incest going on. And they're mad. They're just fucking mad because I called them out on it. It's fucking dirty as shit. But you know what? There's incest going on in a lot of homes. There's a lot of houses where incest is going on. And they're just mad because I outed them, and I know it. And they can't take it. They can't take it because I actually have something over them, and I know is what they're doing. You understand? So instead of them trying some shit, you know, they just try to make noise and want to, you know, if you don't move your car, I got to call the police. That's all they know, bro. That's all. Now, mind you, I was going to leave anyway, because once I saw him trying to block my car in, I was already suspicious. I got money in my car. I got guns in my car. and I don't need anybody trying to sabotage my car, because that's what you know they do. You know they sabotage vehicles. Another note, he called the police in Howard County, which I know he didn't, because the first time I looked at his phone, he didn't even call him, because he knows he's stupid. That's why you go in a different jurisdiction. So you just go over to Anne Arundel County, you come back tonight, and you laugh at him like,